everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. So I thought that for today's video we should do something a little bit different. A few months ago I came across the cutest recipe I've ever seen in my entire life, and at that time it was in the middle of summer and just not appropriate. So for today's recipe I thought we would combine two of my favorite things in the world, bread and pumpkins, specifically miniature pumpkins. I thought we would make miniature pumpkin bread. Because fall is in full-fledged here in Canada, even though some days it seems like we skipped right over fall and went right into winter because it's snowing in parts of Canada, I thought there's no better time like today, with Thanksgiving being this weekend for all my Canadians, than to do this recipe. I knew that if I pulled up to Thanksgiving this weekend with these, I would be a hit. Everyone would be talking about them. Pumpkins are my favorite part of Halloween. I don't actually like carving them. I mean, I do like carving them, but they get messy. It's one of those things that you do for like 10 minutes, you're really into it, then you're really over it and wish you never started it. All right, so let's go over everything we need to get this done and get it started because it's already late. All right, so the first thing you need is yeast. Not gonna lie, yeast has always intimidated me. It's one of the main reasons I haven't made pizza at home yet. That and because I'm very lazy. Next thing I needed to pick up that was not even food, I had to go to 3 stores to get this, a kitchen thermometer. The recipe calls for full fat milk or whole milk. Whole milk scares me, so I went for 2%. You need pumpkin puree, pumpkin pie spice, pecans, I'm kidding, pecans, cream cheese, all-purpose flour, brown sugar, measuring cup, and then you also need twine. You also need eggs and a few other things. I'll leave the recipe down below. So the first thing it says to do is get your milk to 110 degrees. I think you're supposed to put this on a pan or a pot to boil, but I'm just gonna do the microwave. Wait, how much do I need? A half a cup of whole milk. I'm not like substituting anything for healthier varieties because it's Thanksgiving and we're not supposed to be healthy around the holiday season. I'm gonna heat this up in the microwave till it gets to 110 degrees. Okay, I really don't want to mess up this yeast because if I mess up this yeast, I mess up everything. And I should be able to handle, oh my god! I really hope it's not too hot. 1 teaspoon of sugar. Oh my god, my sugar's like rock solid.
Oh, that smells so bad.
That smells really bad. Okay, we'll place that on the side to bloom. I'm gonna walk around with this on. Ugh. So it calls for a stand mixer, like one of those Cuisinart things, which I do have, but I lost the attachment. So we're gonna try to do this by hand. It says you need to put a dough hook and mix it for 8 to 10 minutes. We're just gonna have to do it by hand. 1.5 teaspoons kosher salt. I don't have kosher salt, but I do have Greek salt. 2 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice. So I actually already have this. It's what I put in my coffee, but I wanted to buy another one in case I ran out, which I don't know why I would. I like a lot of pumpkin flavor, so I may do a little bit extra. Like if a little bit extra falls into the thing, I'm not gonna be mad at it. 1. 2 eggs. So a lot of you guys told me that brown eggs come from, all right, well, that was like a fail. I can crack an egg with 1 hand. It's one of my many hidden talents. Pumpkin puree is questionable. It's weird, it's scary, and it doesn't smell good. I used to think that pumpkins smelled like pumpkin pie, but they don't. One time I took a spoonful of this thinking that it was going to be like pumpkin pie, or at least pumpkin flavored, and it doesn't. I need a cup of this. I'm very concerned about this dough thing. I should probably look up, can you make dough by hand? You're supposed to knead your dough for 10 minutes. Thank God I didn't go to the gym this morning because this will be my workout. The yeast looks like it has risen a lot. It smells absolutely vile. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? It's frothy. Okay, I'm gonna, I don't know if it's ready. Okay, I'm just gonna add it. All right, now we add the flour. The butter. Did I add the butter? I didn't add the butter. Thank God I remembered that. Some people find baking like relaxing. I find it stressful. 2, 3, 4. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just mixing it so it's incorporated, and then I'll flour my surface and get to the kneading. All I can smell is this yeast and I want to die. Oh, I feel so professional. I've never done this before. I think that you like fold it over and just What did you use to dress up as Halloween? Because for most of my life, I dressed up as a pumpkin, not by choice. My mom just really liked dressing me up as a pumpkin, and then she started dressing me up as a witch. I was the worst person at like deciding on what I wanted to do for costumes. I never knew what I wanted. My sister always knew what she wanted. I love how I was like, oh my god, can I mix it by hand? As if people haven't been mixing bread by hand since like the beginning of time. I'm feeling very good about this. I think it's actually gonna work. So now I need to get a greased bowl and put this in it and let it sit covered in linen for an hour. So I have my greased bowl with my dough in it. I'm gonna put a towel over it, and then I'm gonna place it over there and hope it rises, fingers crossed. Hi everyone, welcome back. So while I was gone, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty with my dough. So it was a little bit too cold in the house. I've taken some measures that I'm not proud of to get this dough to rise. So basically I've been doing nothing for an hour for no reason at all. This, I want to talk about two things. This, don't waste your time, your money, or your calories, because it's absolutely awful. If you were ever wondering what disappointment tastes like, this is it. Because I had so much time to waste, I also ate these, and they were very good. I basically ate the whole bag. So while I'm waiting for my dough to rise, I'm gonna cut up the cream cheese. I don't know if I should like spice it up a little bit and add some sugar like a cream cheese frosting, or just stick to the recipe. But I think I'm gonna spice it up because why not? I'm scared. I don't want like a huge chunk of cream cheese in my mouth. Here's what happened. It's not quite double in size. It was too cold because I like living kind of in a fridge. So I ended up putting it in the microwave. I didn't turn it on, with like a little bit of like boiling water, just like in a cup, and it works. Look how beautiful that dough is. It smells really freaking amazing too. Flour my surface. No, there was water on my surface, and it's just like the definition of my life. Nothing is going right. I'm very impressed with myself. You can't see my face, but that's not what you guys came to see. I'm just literally doing what the video did. You're gonna want to get 16 pieces. So we have 4. Once this is done, you're gonna need to get your rope. This I got at the dollar store. The plan is you're gonna take one dough, which is so nice and doughy, roll it into a ball. Then you're going to take a piece of cream cheese, which this is a lot of cream cheese, so I'm gonna cut it smaller. And then you're gonna stick the cream cheese inside and roll it around. Once you have your ball, you're going to take your rope and tie it like this. Now, when they did it, I feel like they tied it too many times. Doesn't that look like a cute little bundle of joy? This looks like absolutely nothing right now, but it will look like a pumpkin. It says that once you do all this, you're actually supposed to let it proof and expand again for another hour. I probably should have read the instructions, because that probably would have deterred me from making this little creation. I've come this far. I can't stop now. It sounds like someone's walking around upstairs. I'm home alone. All right, so it's been 20 minutes. They haven't really risen at all, but I'm impatient. So we're just gonna go ahead and bake them as such. They did kind of proof, a tiny bit. They're bulging. Ew. I should never say that again. We're gonna cook these for 30 minutes at 350. I'm very excited about this. Great. They look kind of insane. I don't want to overcook them, so this is what they look like. Isn't that cute? They take a little thing like this and stick it in the top, and it's like a pumpkin. Okay, that's a bad side. And it's like a pumpkin. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of want to eat one that's not as like cute. Let's see if this focuses. When you cut it open, that's very underwhelming. It's like all stuck on one side. Okay, let's do it here. When you cut it open, there's cream cheese. Okay, so let's try this bite. I think it's gonna be really hot because of the cream cheese. It kind of tastes like absolutely nothing. You know how bread kind of tastes like absolutely nothing? That's what this tastes like. You know when you get like really excited for something, you have really high expectations, kind of like with everything in my life, and then you like build it up really high in your head, and then it just gets knocked down. This is one of those things. Oh, kinda. I'm scared. Okay. Serve them as like a dinner roll. Don't expect them to be like a dessert. They're still really cute. Like I would make them because they're cute. All right, great. So that's that. That took way too long. Anyways, you guys, to all my Canadians, happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you back here on Monday. Now that they're all in a bowl, they're kind of really freaking cute. So this is why I don't bake. And this. And this. And all of this.